If you're a new author and you're wondering why editors are quote unquote expensive, let me tell you a story about a recent job that I've done. Hi, I'm Abby. I'm a book coach and an editor, and I help authors write, revise, and publish their books. So I recently finished up a nonfiction editing job where I spent over 40 hours on a line edit of this manuscript, and it was about 76,000 words when I got it. 40 hours is not an unusual amount of time for an edit on a manuscript of this size. So not only did I reduce the word count by 2,000 words by eliminating fluff and filter words, which makes it easier to read, but I also did fact checking and additional research with the client's permission and made sure that the manuscript aligned with Chicago style and Merriam-Webster. I also refined the storytelling in the nonfiction information that was being conveyed in the book. As an editor, I also bring my analytical and nonfiction writing experience that I learned as an analyst at the CIA to my work, as well as what I've learned in editorial courses with the Editorial Freelancers Association. And I'm a lifelong educator. I have been educating adults in dance and dance history, and I bring that experience to my work in that I give both constructive and kind and compassionate feedback to my clients. My line edit rate is $27 for every 1,000 words, which for this 76,000 word manuscript works out to a little over $2,000. So if we divide that by 40, the number of hours that I worked on it, it comes out to roughly $51 an hour. Which, if you're hiring a professional with over 20 years of experience in any other industry, $51 an hour is a steal. So I see editors trying to break into the industry and they're only charging $150 to $350 per manuscript. And if you're paying those rates, I guarantee that A, you're getting what you pay for, or B, that editor is not charging what they're worth, which is kind of sad. For me personally, there's no way in hell I'm spending over 40 hours on any job for what turns out to about $6.50 an hour. Now, if you are in a position where you want to hire an editor and the rates are a little daunting, most of us offer payment plans and some of us offer sliding scale, so just ask. Personally, my editorial calendar is booked until March, and my typical turnaround time for a manuscript from 50,000 to 100,000 words is 4 to 6 weeks, depending on the manuscript. I really care about your work. I care about your reputation, and I care about your words. So if you're finishing a book and you would like to get on my calendar for 2026, now is the time, and if you sign with me before the end of the year, you can lock in this year's rates before I raise them in January. So if you would like to chat with me about your manuscript or get a sample edit, you can leave a comment below or send me DM. I would love to hear from you and get your manuscript published next year.